I don't even know if I can, like, I don't even know if I can say this, just because, like, it's so much. Hi guys, it's your girl Mathilda, obviously, and today I'm going to spill some tea for you, and I also have tea here with me. It's empty. It's already spilled. The tea is already spilled, okay? Yeah, this is just like props. Anyways, today I'm going to spill the tea about one of my old friends. Obviously, I will not name her or like tell you who it is just because that would be so wrong. And also, if you know who this is, like, please don't go and comment on her pictures and like tell everyone in the comment section who it is. Just like, please keep it to yourself. Please keep her out of this. I don't want her to, you know, come to this video, come for me, just attack me, like, I don't know. I just want her out of this, and I just want to tell you my own experiences with being on Instagram and having like Insta friends. I love the community. I think there are so much love and support in that community, but there are also like people like her. And before we get into the video, don't forget to follow me on my socials, fun time, Instagram, Twitter, all links below, TikTok, whatever. Everything is down below. But now, let's get into the tea spilling. So as many of you know, before I started YouTube, I was kinda active on Instagram. It wasn't my full-time job, that's what I'm saying. Like when you work with social media, you try to find yourself colleagues. It would be easier to have friends on the same platform. So I was on Instagram doing what I love, and then I met her. I don't know what to call her. Let's call her Sarah. Sarah started commenting on my pictures, and I started commenting on hers as well. Like we started following each other, and then we started talking, and I thought that she was like a very kind and sweet person. She was really like loving and had very like positive vibes. She was like a positive girl, and we started messaging each other like almost every single day and like commenting on every single photo. At first, as I said, she was very like happy, positive, you know, very, you know, funny and stuff like that. But then something like kinda changed over a day. She started talking very badly about other content creators on the app. At first I was like, oh my god, gossip, you know, we were friends, so I didn't think it was like too bad. However, the way she talked about other people was kinda much, and she was very like harsh. I'm not saying that I'm like an angel who never talk bad about anyone. Obviously I have. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she was like backstabbing Regina and I was like no one who never said anything bad about anyone. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that more and more of our conversation was about other people. Every time it was like, hi girl, what's happening, what's up, and she was like not cool just because like this did this and this girl did this, and it was very like a negative spirit around her. I tried to ignore it just because, as I said, we all talk about other people, so it wasn't like the biggest red flag. I really liked her. She could be kind of sweet and loving, like between her rants, between her talking about other people. She was kind of sweet and, you know, funny, and I always laughed while talking to her, so we decided to meet up. I went overseas to see her. Christian and I met up with her and her boyfriend, and they were so sweet. She still kind of talked about other people, but not as much. It really felt like they could become really good friends. I kind of ignored all the other red flags that was happening. So we went home, and that was that. We still, you know, talked to them. They were really friendly. I really liked them. However, when we got home, she started being more and more critical of me. She started giving me a lot of criticism for random stuff. If I was going to like post a picture or something like that, she always had constructive criticism. Like, I love constructive criticism. Like, if you give good constructive criticism, I think that like if you don't get it, you will not like improve. So obviously I love when my followers and such like give me constructive criticism. However, like when a friend always criticizes you, it doesn't feel helpful anymore. It just feels like they're very like critical, if that makes sense. I was kind of like started to get very like bummed sometimes when she always had something to say. Like if I were showing her some of my work, even if I didn't like love it myself, she never had anything good to say. It was always like, you can improve that, yeah, that wasn't good, I wouldn't publish that. She did this a lot. She also always said negative things about other people, but then kind of like redirected them towards me, if that makes sense. She was like, oh my god, this girl is always editing her pictures very like warm and it's so basic, I just don't like that. I'm sorry, I don't mean that towards you. She was kind of like that. She was always like, oh my god, I hate when this girl is doing that with her hair. Oh my god, please don't be offended, Mathilda. Like, do you know what I mean? It was like she was trying to say those things to me, but not like directly towards me. So I was starting to be a little bit annoyed with her, to say the least, but I tried to ignore it. I really wanted her to be my friend, so I tried to, you know, chill about it. I didn't want to cause any drama, so, you know, I kind of tried to ignore it. Something that she talked about a lot, and when I say a lot, like every day, every single day, she talked about that other people always bought like likes and followers and such, and she was like really against it, and obviously you should, like, you shouldn't buy likes and, you know, followers and such. And she talked about it like a lot, and she always had like a few different people that she was really mad at. And then we decided to meet up again. However, this time I wasn't as happy to do this. I was just kind of like, she's acting strange on the internet. However, last time I met up with her, she was really like kind. So me and Christian, we talked about it and we bought tickets like overseas to meet up with her. This place that we went to, I've been like multiple times, and it costs money, obviously. I was not really happy to go to that place, but she really wanted to, and you know, I was like, oh my god, we don't need to go to this place, because like I have millions of pictures from that place, you know, from other years, so I don't want to put my money into going there. But she was going there and she was like, really, oh my god, we can hang out, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, we got there like in the morning, kind of early. So she's already been there one day before we got there. We got to the hotel, and then we messaged her and she didn't respond. So I called her and she didn't respond. I think you can kind of see where this is going. I just want to emphasize that we went to this country, to this city, to meet up with her. And she's not responding, okay? That is what happened. However, a few hours later, she responded. She messaged me saying, oh my god, I'm feeling a bit sick today. We can meet up tomorrow instead. And I was like, okay, just because like she had already been there like one entire day. Christian and I, we were kind of like, okay, we can have a romantic, you know, time by ourselves. The next day, we had plans of meeting really early in the morning, and I said that I couldn't meet up with her that early. Then she was like, okay, then I have an opening between 12 and 5. And I just want to emphasize that the day after that, I was going home again. So I went there because I wanted to see her, and she only had 5 hours available for me. Christian and I, we were there around 12. However, she wasn't there, so we waited for her, and I tried to call her and I tried to message her. However, she didn't respond. I really thought that she was going to stood us up. However, she didn't. Thankfully, we took some pictures together, we went for a coffee, and this is where everything is getting kind of interesting. She was spewing so much hate, like she was talking about other people like non-stop. I mean, she didn't even like ask us what has happened and like stuff like that. She was just like talking about other people, and she was also talking about, oh my god, I don't even know if I'm going to say this. I don't even know if I can say this, just because like it's so much. But yeah, she was talking bad about an Instagrammer that she hated, like the person that she talked about the most. But then she said something about this girl that I was kind of shook about. Like I didn't even know how to respond. She was talking about this girl had an abortion. This poor Instagrammer had an abortion, and Sarah was talking really bad about her. And I had a really bad feeling in my stomach the entire time, just because just because, obviously I wasn't, on that. I was kind of taking a step backwards. I really saw Sarah's inner essence there, and I was like, this is not someone that I want to be friends with. Then we got home and he messaged me a lot more, and I tried to ignore what she said about that girl, and I was like, maybe I misunderstood. I mean, it will be so weird for a woman to be against abortion in that way. She was really talking bad about her choices. So I was like, maybe I misunderstood. So I kept on messaging her, and I kept being friends with her. She was so full of herself. She thought that she was the queen of Instagram, and that is crazy, just because she had 100k followers. But she really thought that she was all that. I took a picture with an umbrella and twinkle lights, and she said that I got the idea from her, which is really absurd. I mean, people did this a long time before Instagram. And then a girl that we were Insta friends with, and Sarah said that this other girl, we can call her Betty. Okay, so Sarah said that Betty took her phrase, which is crazy. She's not entitled to that phrase. Betty said a phrase that Sarah thought was hers. So Sarah attacked Betty with full force because she was calling her the B word. She said a lot of mean things to her. She called her ghetto, which is kind of offensive. She was acting crazy. After that, I really took the biggest step away from her, okay? So, and I think Sarah felt that, because after that, she got meaner and meaner and meaner. She could be kind of mad at me sometimes. She could start ignoring me from nowhere, and this is, where she ignores me. I don't know why I was friends with her. Even if I just did something, if I did something wrong, just a little, she just started ignoring me. I don't know why I was friends with her, okay? That is what I'm saying. Then, out of the blue, I noticed that she bought likes. I said, I think it's so wrong when people buy likes. And I didn't say anything about her. I mean, she said this always. I mean, as you know, she talked about other people buying likes and followers every day. She was really about them. But then I said it, and she got so mad. I mean, she attacked me. It was so weird, just because she had talked about everyone else. But when I talked about it, she got angry. And then I noticed that she talked bad about me when I had done nothing wrong. The only thing I did was being with her, okay? That was the only bad thing I did. I was her friend, okay? That was my mistake. So I didn't respond to her for a few days, and that made her mad. She just bye, and then her and her boyfriend just blocked me and Christian, and after that I never talked to them again. She was so full of drama. She was so easily irritated, and she was angry with every single person on the planet Earth. I've never had a big fight with the friends I have now when we were adults. So some of them are like childhood friends, and obviously we had fights then just because you're a child. I tried to see the good in people, and I've had friends like this before. You know, people that undermine me, say mean things to me, give me criticism all the time, and pick fights and so on. I've had friends like that before, but I always try to see, you know, the silver lining. I always try to see the good in them. And now, like when I'm a little bit older, I don't do that anymore. Like if they treat me bad, I will just like leave right away. So yeah, that was the tea on my Instagram friend. I just wanted to let you know how it is on Instagram behind closed doors, that not everything is like hip hoppity goals every single day. A lot of things happens, and a lot of people are not very friendly as they seem. But if you know who Sarah is, please don't like come for her, please don't contact her. You will like, I don't want to start any beef. But if you want more tea about other people that I met, I can spill that tea as well, just because like I met a few not so nice people in my days. But yeah, if you want more story times, I would be happy to make them. But I think that was the entire video. And if you like this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the little bell icon to get future notifications whenever I post. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!